Losers of Money in the Bank. It is said that after winning that mystical briefcase, your entire career can be turned upside down. Overnight, you hold the chance to become the new champion. Every title is within your reach. You can do it when, how, and where you want. There's just one condition. You have 365 days to cash in. In WWE history, there have been many remarkable Money in the Bank holders who showed us how to flaunt something so valuable and ultimately fulfilled their dream by becoming new champions. However, there were also those who, despite the incredible opportunity, sank like the Titanic to the bottom. It's time for the repeat wrestling. I would like to clarify that there were many more unsuccessful cash-in attempts, but I specifically referred to situations involving a gong, which occurred less frequently in the world of WWE. These situations often shattered dreams because the briefcase, after the sound of the gong, signaled the start of the actual match and sealed the fate of the cash-in. Damien Sandow was one of the wrestlers who found himself in such a situation. After defeating his former tag team partner Cody Rhodes in a ladder match, Damien Sandow became Mr. Money in the Bank for the SmackDown brand in 2013. It looked incredibly promising. Sandow was a wrestler for whom the briefcase could have been crucial for his development. It could have been a turning point in the career of this wrestler, who carried a nickname inspired by a bodybuilding legend. Sandow was so invested in the potential of the briefcase that he even threw himself into the Gulf of Mexico as Cody decided to make Sandow's life difficult. In the end, he can boast of having a slightly different briefcase. It wasn't red, blue, gold, or white, but covered in rust, with character, history, and soul. John Cena became the target of the then Mr. Money in the Bank. However, Sandow didn't do it at a pay-per-view or immediately after a match. It happened during a verbal altercation with John Boy at Monday Night Raw. Cena was already weakened from several recent battles, particularly with his injured arm that was further damaged by Sandow's rusty briefcase. Despite these circumstances, John Cena managed to overcome the bearded wrestler by delivering an attitude adjustment that sent Damien Sandow packing. At that time, John Cena successfully defended the championship, but 1 year earlier, in 2012, on the momentous 1000th episode of Raw. As the proud holder of the Money in the Bank briefcase, Cena issued a challenge to face CM Punk in his prime time. There were no devious actions, tricks, or sneak attacks involved. It was a showdown between gentlemen under standard rules, as the occasion of the 1000th episode of Raw called for it. Cena faced an opponent who, by the way, had won the briefcase twice in his career, but that didn't play a role here. Cena executed the attitude adjustment, AA, but the referee was incapacitated. Cena was on the verge of victory, yet so far away. Taking advantage of the unconscious referee outside the ring, Big Show interfered. He wanted to add his 2 cents to ensure CM Punk remained the WWE champion. When the referee returned to the ring and began counting, Cena kicked out. And later, he had CM Punk in the STF submission hold. However, Big Show couldn't handle it and disqualified CM Punk by attacking Cena. John Cena won the match, but the championship returned to CM Punk. It's worth noting that it was during this time that The Rock intervened to chase off Big Show and then sell a beautiful CM Punk's GTS. Austin Theory is said to have some similarities with the previously mentioned John Cena. He's already held the United States Championship on a few occasions, and moreover, he managed to possess the Money in the Bank briefcase. His cash-in attempts had some setbacks, including taking a solid nuchal sandwich from Tyson Fury, but ultimately the official match took place on Raw on November 7, 2022. And you know what sets our Austin apart? He cashed in the briefcase for a mid-card championship title. This guy has something off with his head. At that time, the United States Championship was held by Seth Rollins. In Austin Theory's loss, Bobby Lashley came to his aid, realizing that everyone in the ring, including the referee, was unconscious. Lashley took advantage of the situation and asserted himself as the new authority on Raw. Everything seemed to indicate that Austin Theory would be counted out, but he managed to make it into the ring just in time, only to be greeted by a powerful curb stomp from Seth Rollins that rescued the Messiah of Drip from the predicament.